your physique is ass because your waist is just fucking huge, bro. It's just freaking huge. But yeah, let's get straight into this, man. A lot of guys don't seem to understand that the fact that their waist is ballistic and the fact that your waist is ballistic in the first place is why you look shit, right? Obviously, this guy has built a good amount of muscle. You can see his chest. You can see most of his abs. You can see his arms is well defined. Everything is pretty good. But then you look at this guy right here, who actually looks good. Like actually, take a moment. Actually, stare at these two guys right here and compare them. Who actually looks good? Obviously, this guy over here, and there's a reason for that. His waist, and also his shoulders. But that's not the type of video we're making today. But mostly his waist. The reason why he looks better is because he has a much better V taper than this guy does. He has like a freaking Y taper basically. This guy is like a Y taper, while this guy dead ass as a V taper. That's the huge difference between them, right? A lot of guys do not understand this shit and think just oh my god, if I build fucking muscles, bro, I'm gonna look good. No, shut your fucking mouth, bro. Stop watching all the Sam Sulek videos. Stop watching the fucking Larry Wheels videos and realize that the real aesthetic physique that will actually help you move up in life and help you bring up your status and actually make you look good, attract girls, whatever you're trying to do, is the V taper. Literally the V taper, right? And for the people who are doubting me or anything like that, here are my actual results, which I actually got from home by just doing simple workouts. Literally just simple workouts. I didn't go to the gym to achieve any of this right here. I went from having a waist that looks like this to a waist like this, and I also have more defined shoulders, more defined arms, more defined chest, more defined abs. All of that just from home. If you actually want to see exactly what I did, go ahead and check the link in the description as well. I have a school community where I actually show exactly what I did step by step, literally step by step. But yeah, here's my actual 1 year transformation. Right here, I'm pretty sure around 17. Right here, I'm really around 18, about to turn 19. So 18, about to turn 19 in just 1 year. Insane physique change, right? Just doing home workouts, mind you, simple home workouts that that people try to overcomplicate. Like if you go to the gym, people try to tell you, "Oh, bro, just do your curls. Make sure you're at a 45 freaking angle, bro." Shut up, shut your mouth. Nobody fucking cares, but you can build an attainable, crazy physique just by having a skinny waist. Now, let me explain exactly why a skinny waist is exactly what you need for an aesthetic physique, right? And aesthetic physique aren't just about muscles. It's very important because a lot of people have this crazy misconception about that. They're actually about proportions. Now you're probably asking, what do you mean by proportions, bro? What do you mean by proportions? I'm talking about how your overall frame looks, right? If you look at the difference between Sam Sulek and Brad Pitt in Fight Club here, playing Tyler Durden, the huge difference between them is their proportions are hugely fucking different. Sam Sulek is built like the fucking Hulk, my nigga. The average person looks at Sam Sulek and they're like, that guy is scary, but that isn't deemed fucking attractive. That's not an attractive physique. You look at Tyler Durden, and that's looked up to, and there's a reason for that. He has way skinnier waist. Now, obviously, Tyler Durden here is flexing. I say Tyler Durden. I meant to say Sam Sulek. Sam Sulek in this photo is actually flexing his physique, right? And you can actually kind of see that his waist is skinny, but that's all ruined due to the fact that he has huge fucking muscles that look ballistic. It looks like a human Hulk, my nigga. Like, but then you look at Tyler Durden over here, who definitely didn't do as much work as Tyler Durden as Sam Sulek. Why do I keep confusing their freaking names? But as Sam Sulek as, right? But if you look at Tyler Durden's physique, wide shoulders, skinny waist. What's more attractive? Obviously, Tyler Durden's physique. Because he focused more on proportions than muscles, bro. Muscles, once you start actually focusing more on muscles, the more you will start looking like almost like a freaking ogre, bro. And it takes away from your actual aestheticness. Like this guy is just too huge. That's the problem with guys who actually. And I know he's obviously a body. He goes for like those body competitions or whatever. So I know his goal isn't to look aesthetic. But 95% of guys who actually work out are going for aesthetics because you're trying to attract girls or whatever, right? So it's like, dude, if this is what you actually want, never try to build more muscles. Always focus on being lean and actually having a skinny waist. Not only would that cause an illusion of people thinking you have the V taper, even though you don't. You can't even like not have minimal muscles, bro. Literal minimal muscles and look better than 95% of the guys that go for those muscle competitions, right? And that's due to the fact that your waist is skinnier than them, therefore making it look like you have wide lats when you actually don't. You might have normal lats or just short lats, but the fact that your waist is skinny, if you've gone down to that amount of body fat, which is around 10 to like 13% body fat, right? You start to see those huge difference in your waist, and your proportions are just much more better, even though you don't even have that much muscle in the first place. Now, next up, wide shoulders plus small waist equals aesthetics, right? This is simple. You see my transformation in this photo. You see the wide shoulders, you see the skinny waist, right? Therefore, a V taper. Mind you, I did not work on my lats at all. I just now started working on my lats, and yet I still have the V taper. The reason for that is due to my wide shoulders and my small waist. You see the same results on this guy. I'm not sure if he worked on his lats, but you can't even fucking tell in a mirror pic. That's the crazy part. So many guys would tell you, would literally look you in your face, dead ass, and tell you, "Oh, bro, you need to fucking do pull-ups, bro. You need to absolutely work on your lats." All time, you're taking mirror pics and nobody can even tell. As long as you have a small waist and wide shoulders, you already look better than 98% of niggas out there, bro. Literally, you already look better than them, and that's due to the fact that you have that small waist and those wide shoulders that create the V taper illusion. Dude, like so many guys will try to tell you, bro, oh my god, dude, why the fuck did you not do pull-ups? Oh my goodness, dude, where are your lats, right? And yeah, granted, after a while, you once you've built the physique that I have, and you're like, what's next? What can I do next? Now you're gonna wanna advance next to pull-ups, which by the way, I actually have an advanced course on exactly that, on what I do once you're done doing the beginner stage and all of that, to actually advance your physique even more. Go ahead and check that link in the description if you want exactly that. But dudes have wide waist and wonder why they look like this guy over here, bro. Like, it's simple proportions, bro. Like, the average human being, the average person does not know about the fucking. They don't even know what a lat muscle is, dude. So the fact that you're trying that you really think that shit is so important, or you think you building more muscles is gonna make you look good, is fucking insane. Like, are you slow? You're just working harder to look worse than niggas like me who did 10x less work than you fucking do, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense. It does not. Dude, you do not need actual lats, but at the same time, over time, obviously, you will need lats. But all you dead ass need, like, literally, all you need for a V taper is wide shoulders and a small waist. And that is so achievable. That only takes about 3 workouts at home to achieve, which is what I literally did for a year, spammed for a year and achieved. It's people try to make things more complicated than it is, and it freaking frustrates me, man. Especially when I see a comment over dude that's like, bro, but you're not doing this. Shut your mouth. Just shut your trap, bro. But yeah, you can obviously have muscle and look mid if your waist is too thick, right? We already talked about this. Sam Sulek, look at Sam, bro. Look at Sam. If you have all these muscles, I'm drawing like a a dude with muscles, right? You have all these muscles. Look at both arms, huge, just huge. But your waist is this thick. Now you just look like a freaking ogre, bro. Compared to this guy, barely any muscle. The average, barely any muscles, barely works arms, right? But he makes sure to stay lean, right? Look at that shit. Guess who gets more girls? You think this nigga gets more girls, my nigga? Come on now, bro. It's obviously the nigga with the V fucking taper, right? I haven't even done real in-depth research into why the V taper is more attractive, but I think it's due to the fact that it actually looks like the warrior build, and you're in such a small body fat percentage that your abs show more. We know girls care about abs, and how your physique looks more overall than if you have big old fucking muscles, right? We all know this shit. All the famous movie stars add more V taper looks than they had this type of looks, bro. Unless they're like D-Rock, Johnson Wood tracks like old women or some shit. But like nobody gives a fuck about that shit. But if you're watching this video, you're most likely young. Therefore, you're trying to build a V taper. Here's why your waist is thick. Is big, bro. I said thick. Here's why your waist is big in the first place. Too much body fat, right? You could be around 15 to 20% body fat, right? Or higher. Therefore, your waist is huge, right? Back in this photo, now I'm a pretty skinny guy, but due to the fact that I have a fast metabolism, right? But not a good enough, like, how can I say this? A good enough gene for, like, even when I'm at this type of body fat, I would say I'm around 16% body fat at this point. I still kind of had a lean gut, and you could tell that my waist was not skinny. It just wasn't lean enough, right? It just wasn't lean enough at the time. If you're that type of guy, then you're most likely at like around 15 to 20% body fat. Your waist is just like kind of huge, right? It's not helping you show the V taper illusion, which it could if you listen to what I'm about to tell you in this video. Next up, you do no cardio. How do you burn your body fat in the first place? Cardio. Simple enough, right? Easiest, most efficient way. I did cardio in my backyard for at least 1 year, literally for a whole year, and you guys see the difference. You guys see the difference. Let me erase the freaking marker, bro. But you guys see the huge difference, and that's all. That's Bro, that's 95% cardio. Literally, that's 95% cardio. I barely do core workouts because it's not needed. Once your body fat comes down, your abs would naturally pop out more. Literally, it would naturally just pop out, right? And constant overeating. I never had a problem with this. I never really had a problem with constantly overeating because I never grew up around just eating a bunch of fast food anyways in the first place. But a lot of Americans have problems with that due to the fact that they grew up on fast food like McDonald's, freaking Whataburger, anything you could think of, fucking Wingstop, right? A lot of you guys grew up overeating a lot of fucking trash ass foods, bro. Like honestly, so like if you're watching this video, take fucking notes, my nigga. The reason why your waist right now is fucking huge is because you have a huge amount of body fat percentage. You do no fucking cardio at all, and you're constantly overeating. And you may not be overeating, but you're not eating the right type of fucking food. An average meal from a fast food place is like over 1,000 calories, and you need at least only as a meal, as a full grown meal, you need about 2,000. And now think about that. If you're eating at least one meal from one of these fast food places, you're already damn near there at your calorie intake for each fucking day, right? And then you're even eating more, and you're wondering why your waist looks fucking ass, bro. Like, obviously it's gonna look ass, and you're thinking, oh, but I didn't eat them. I only ate twice today. Yeah, but you fucking ate you ate a fucking Big Mac from McDonald's with some Wingstop, and then you ate some soul food too when you went home, and you're wondering why your waist looks shit. There's a reason for that. It's because you're overeating, bro. You just don't realize it yet, right? But here's how you actually fix it, my nigga. Slight calorie deficit. This doesn't mean you have to start fucking starving yourself or anything like that, man. Dude, while you're working out at the same time, you want to go on a slight calorie deficit. Now, what is a slight calorie deficit? If you can't let go of the fast food, and you're just such an addict to the fast food because you've been eating it all your fucking life, and you're a slave to the system, my nigga. Dude, you want to go ahead and only eat one of those meals per day. You only want to eat a McDonald's meal per day because that's already half of your calorie intake. It's more than 1,000, but that's basically the estimate calorie intake that you 1,000 and like 300 per meal for like fast food. Let's put 300 actually, right? Your estimate for any fast food place will be 1,300 calories, right? Now, that's all you need to eat for the day. I'm being so dead ass. Literally, that's all you need to eat for the day. If you want to become even more specific with your calorie intake, you want to be even more specific, go on ChatGPT. This is what I do most of the time. I ask ChatGPT whenever I eat fast food. I ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I tell it exactly the meal from McDonald's that I just ate, or the meal I just ate from whatever fast food place, right? And it tells me the exact calorie intake. It literally tells me the exact calorie intake. And note that shit down. And if you're most likely watching this, you're most likely a beginner. So therefore, bro, if you're already eating a meal that has 1,300 calories, my nigga, that's good enough for you. Trust you. That, like, you're good. You're good. That added with you working out as well will gain you insane results really fucking fast. Like, really fast. All right. And next, daily movement. You already know, cardio. Right? If you watch a lot of my shorts or any of my TikToks, anything like that, on my Instagram reels, you know I run 35 minutes in my backyard. That's what I do. That's my method. But if you have a treadmill at home, bro, if you have a treadmill at home, I highly recommend 1 mile before each and every single workout session. Just 1 mile, right? Simple enough. Before you know it, you start seeing your waist literally slim the fuck down, literally. Same ad, and even while you're also building muscle as well. Like, this is, I'm literally giving y'all niggas the key, man. I'm literally giving y'all niggas the key to this shit, right? And next up, consistent training. Just stay disciplined, bro. Stay disciplined. I've made thousands of videos on this already, right? Discipline is fucking key, bro. Because that's what's going to differentiate you from 99% of other people, literally. Right? Because this discipline is going to go up like this, but you're still constantly growing, right? Motivation is like this, and then just slow, you know? It's as simple as that. That's the most efficient way you can explain discipline to anybody. So even a kindergartner, and they will understand that shit, right? But as your waist shrinks, your shoulders automatically look wider. Once again, creating that V-taper illusion. Creating that V-taper illusion that everybody deems attractive, right? Because automatically, once your waist is this thin, guess what your upper body looks like? It looks wider than it actually is, right? This is especially really good advice if you just have normal clavicles or small clavicles, bro. Bro, like, oh my god, guys with wide clavicles are so gifted, because no matter what, if their waist looks shit, they're still good. But if you're not those other guys, my nigga. Those guys are a rarity, are rare. You're most likely normal like me and have a normal set clavicle or small clavicles, my nigga. So therefore, dude, you should literally watch this video and lock in and realize that, dude, you look shit because your waist is literally ass. Your waist is wider than it needs to be. But yes, you would notice that your whole body now looks wider. Like I said, proportions are more important than muscles, bro. Way more important than muscles. I look bigger than I actually am due to the fact that my proportions are just basically 10 out of 10. My nigga, like, if you're just focused on muscles, like, oh, dude, I just need to pump weights. You know, fuck cardio, dude. Like, shut your mouth. You look ass. You look so doo-doo, bro. And you don't even realize it because you're stuck in a illusion. You've been watching fucking Sam Sulek, Larry Wheels, the Trend Twins for so long. You don't realize you look shit. All of those guys look ass. You think that the average female looks at them niggas and they're like, oh my god, they're attractive, man. No, the fuck they don't. Because they look shit, dude. But yes, your frame improves instantly if you actually follow my guide and stop being a bitch and actually follow my guide of what I told you in this video. Your frame will improve dramatically in just a year. And if you don't have patience for a year, then you don't have patience to improve your life at all. Because you live for fucking hundreds of years and you're telling me you can't invest 1 year into actually building an insane aesthetic physique, my nigga. At home at that, just doing simple shit that you don't need to. Oh, but I'm doing a workout split in the gym, bro. I'm gonna make sure to do shoulders today. Then I'm gonna do chest tomorrow, dude. Like, fuck. And I'm gonna build my arms tomorrow. Like, shut your fucking mouth. Shut your trap, bro. You can build an insanely aesthetic physique at home doing way simpler workouts in just 1 to 2 hours. Why the fuck would I go to the gym? Why the fuck would I do that shit? There's no reason why I don't want to look like a fucking ogre, right? Granted, I'm not getting on Sam Sulek's ass, right? Because I know he actually does competitions for this type of stuff. But at the same time, this isn't deemed fucking attractive. I'm here to look attractive. I'm here to look my best self. And honestly, Sam Sulek is not that. He's not at all, bro. You want to look like somebody like Tyler Durden, me, or this nigga, over here, bro. Literally. But yeah, if you enjoyed this videos and you actually want more in-depth actual guides on exactly how I built this physique right here in just a year, go ahead and check the link in my description. I have everything down there, bro. But yeah, life is about finding yourself, then creating yourself. Love y'all boys, man. Peace out.